Are you using lava to make this?
Well, yeah.
Smart.
I figured rather than spending cobble, I would just create stone.
Smart. Somewhere around here.
I wonder if the guardians will shoot our pigmen. You think?
That's a good question.
I've only seen them shoot the squids, though.
Yeah, I don't think they will attack other mobs because they don't attack cows and yeah, pigs.
All right, so welcome.
Oh wait, countdown. 3,
4, 2,
2, 1.
Hi and welcome. You go first. Fine, you do it. You do it. You do it.
Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Redson and today I'm here with Amaros. Whoa!
Hi.
And we are gonna build something really amazing. Look behind us.
Well, we're in the middle of the ocean, so look into the water.
Down there? You hear the
Yep.
sound of it?
Ah, he's gonna shoot
well,
me.
it's basically... Oh,
Here.
you see it.
We'll let him shoot you. We are making
basically...
a fishbowl, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
100% legit.
But yeah, this video is probably gonna... Ow. Probably
I
gonna
would
be,
check your health and maybe eat something. These things hurt when you don't have armor.
Oh, my health was fine, but... this video will probably be divided in like little clips of us showing the progress. It's 2 o'clock over here in the evening, so I'm going to bed. I'm gonna let Amaros finish the... how is it called? The scaffolding around it?
I would say the excavating or draining of the area.
Draining, that was the word I was looking for. He's gonna do the draining and cobblestone placement, and then I will help him tomorrow with building this amazing fish farm.
Fish farm. Yes, we're doing this entirely for the fish.
Yeah, because every man needs a fish, right?
Yeah, you teach a man to fish, he'll fish for life, but if you make a fish farm, he won't have to fish ever.
Ha ha ha, that's a good one.
No, it wasn't.
So
No, it wasn't.
No, okay, goodbye. No, but we will see you guys. I don't know, Amaros will probably do a little piece of his own, but I will see you guys when we are back, and this is probably drained all out.
He'll come back, it's done. Hey.
Oh, see you then. Whoop.
Alright. So you guys can see that I've already outlined a fair portion of this thing. You can see I got this nice little cornerstone here, all the way down to the base. We got 3 out of the 4 corners, so we're getting there. Let me get out of this mode. There we go. So yeah, we got these corners here, and wow, I've actually taken a lot of damage. There we go. So yeah, we got the corners. We'll make the extra corner over there, kind of figure out where the top of that thing is. I think it's 61. And we'll start hollowing the center out, and I'm gonna actually do it with lava. So you just place lava like that, spreads out, falls into the water, makes smooth stone. That way we can bring our beacon over with a haste 2 and just obliterate all of this. Really quick. It'll generate a lot of cobblestone, or if we use silk touch, we'll have a lot of actual stone bricks, which we probably will use in the actual build itself. So I'm thinking silk touch with Mr. Pick right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all worked out, and we'll see you in a bit. I'd time lapse it, but it's boring. Isn't that right, Doc?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe he fell asleep there just listening.
No, I was quiet because I thought, yeah, this was your little part. But I really got to go now.
Alright, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So Turcaniel and I have reached a milestone. We have made from one wall all the way to the other completely devoid of water. So we've been doing this little bit of lava thing up here to create more stone so we could do the walls, but we've also been using sand to do all of this fine detail down here, because on this server at least it does go a little faster. But since we don't have a lot of sand, then actually doing this sweeping sand wall with lowering the height of the water using lava has actually been working out pretty well for us. So we've been just laying down two thick wall of sand and then putting a torch under the sand as we break it, and it's actually worked out quite well. But you can see all of our supporting structure over here, so we can get up and down and around pretty easily, as we kind of started from that corner and worked this way and that way and this way. We take a break from sandbagging for a frolic through the fields. Actually, no. We came over here real quick and fixed our little iron farm. Remember that issue I was telling you about some time ago when we were building this? And the golems kept getting stuck in that little 2x2 chute. Now, I understand it was that way for efficiency's sake, but unfortunately it wasn't very efficient when the iron golems would get stuck in the middle. So as a stopgap effort, I went and widened it to a 3x3, which would be the better option. And we'll just have to move this wall and this wall out by one so that the water flows properly. And then I can remove the signs. But until then, this should work just fine, I hope. There's nothing stuck in here, so it should be working. I basically came back from a weekend of not having checked on this, and there was like 4 iron golems stuck at this level and a couple down at this level. Pretty much the whole thing was jammed up, and we didn't even have full chests over here, so I felt that we needed to address the issue. So, I guess we gotta go back to draining an ocean and placing sand. At least we've had a little bit of a reprieve from that. And I still gotta tear this thing out one of these days eventually. Maybe once we get bored again. Shoot. That never gets old. I decided to stop by Scott's little pick shop here, and he has nothing in his 3 diamond chest. So, been looking through his 2 diamond chest and went and grabbed pretty much all of his efficiency 4 with unbreaking picks, plus a few just straight up efficiency 4. And they're 2 diamonds each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12. Let's pay here 12. There we go. That should provide us with enough efficiency 4 picks that we won't have to worry about anything for a little bit. The problem is I have to combine these with the efficiency 4 picks. So these 2 combined will make us a new work pick. And then I got a few silk touch picks back at the base, so I can make another silk touch work pick. But it's a little easier, a little cheaper, just to grab the picks from here rather than doing a bunch of combining from our little villager farm, since he's selling these for 2 diamonds, people, 2. So, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Scott, and I appreciate your service. I saw in Dr. Redstone's video that this was not working, and the reason why, somehow, someway, a piston when it's like half extended, half not, or something just doesn't actually work properly. It actually disappeared on me, as you saw when I replaced it. Let's make sure this is ticking. Yes, so that is in a good spot. And you saw it fire off the pumpkins, so we are good here too. Alright, let me explain that just slightly better in case if you're running into this in your own world. Apparently, there seems to be a bug with 1.8 that when a piston is kind of changing states between extended and not extended, when the chunk gets unloaded, then the piston seems to disappear. Not sure if it's due to being in a weird state or something like that, but the game rectifies it by just making the piston not exist, which obviously breaks contraptions such as this. So unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is. I haven't seen it fixed even up through 1.8.8. So it's one of those things. It's there. Just keep an eye out for it. The progress is real here, guys. Check this out. We have all the water cleared out. Oops. And most of the monument. I'm thinking we'll take out 2 layers of that. Actually, I think that is the only layer here. They should be, if I remember right, yep, it's just 1 thick. So this block here is still a spawning area, so we'll probably take this out as well and just kind of put cobble for the base, and then we'll have our nice big box already for look at the little torch pattern. It's kind of cool. But we'll have this area all ready to go for our farm that we're going to be building with Doc and Turkaniel. Since Turk has been helping us clear all of this out, I figured it would be great for him to participate in the actual farm build as well. We're not going to need a full-sized farm, so I think we're going to make a thin slice down the middle, like 12 or so blocks wide, and from this wall all the way to that wall, and just have them burn in the middle or something. But we'll figure that part out once we get the rest of this cleared out and get Doc online. We have all of our items collected, and I'm thinking, yeah, I've been trying to get lined up with Doc Redstone, and our schedules just aren't working out. He's really busy, I'm really busy, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and get working on this. I know he's got a monorail project in town that he's been working on, so he's definitely preoccupied with that. But this is kind of what I had in mind. We have this top area here, which will be where the guardians will spawn. They'll fall down onto a platform, which will wash them to a center channel right in that area there. At which point we'll kind of use Z-Petty's cooker system for these things. And we have one little bit of extra benefit here. We will actually have 2 spawning areas. Since I did like how Doc M designed his spawning areas, where they would have the downward flowing water rather than a big aquarium style, I'm actually going to layer that twice with the water collection system that Z-Petty had, and put the cooker in the middle. We'll have some redstone and whatnot to do nice little item elevator up in that direction. And I'm going to leave the storage area to Doc to actually complete and do, since that's pretty much the part he wanted to do anyway. I'm sure he'll be quite excited about that. He's got a great design. Ooh, frog in the throat. But he's got a great design. I'm sure you'll like it. But let's go ahead and get started on our actual build. Well, I had an opportunity to record with Doc, and so I took it. I took it, guys, and we hammered out a couple of platforms here. Doc only had about an hour, so he helped with a good chunk of this upper one and some of this bottom one. I went and got it all finished. I would time-lapse it for you guys, but we already got one in this episode, so I really don't want to waste your time on that. Now, this is the cool part. This is our little cooker. This is basically exactly what ZPetty has on his tutorial. And let me show you around here. We just pop a block here. So at the very bottom here, I actually modified this just slightly. We have ourselves a what should be a double. Yep, there it is. So we got two entrances into our glass elevator here, our item elevator, I guess you could call it. So we have items that come down, say our guardians for instance, they'll fall down in the lava. They'll land in these spider webs here that I got, you saw earlier. They'll burn, and then their items will drop into a series of hoppers that I got around here. Now, we're going to be getting so many items that I actually parted these into fourths and fed them into these little droppers here. And we have ourselves a little redstone clock. This one's actually ZPetty's clock. I actually kind of liked it. This thing does a really fast tick based on having this comparator here, causing a nice little quick clock whenever it receives power from any item in there, and then it gives a full signal boost into here. So it'll fire off our dropper almost every tick. It's really fast, guys. So these hoppers will flow into our droppers, and we have 4 of them. On ZPetty's tutorial he only had 2, but we're gonna go with 4 because we got 2 platforms up there, which is twice as many as ZPetty was planning on. So hopefully we'll actually need the increased rate, but we got some signs stopping the lava at 4 blocks there. A little bit of an air gap to keep the guardians from jumping back up into it and having their items burn. And we have our center core glass elevator right up the center there. Get our little jump boost going. Now, Doc wanted to do the beacon right up the middle, and I have accommodated for that. There's a glass block right under that center post. So we'll be able to spit a nice little beacon all the way to the top where he wants to build a nice little sky storage star something. He's got a great design for it, so I'm going to let him do that. But now these hoppers here, you may have seen the row of hoppers that go down here and here, and then we got this ring here. This will actually pick up squids, because the squids will spawn in our guardian area, and whatever the guardians don't kill, they'll get washed down into here and get collected, and the guardians will kill pretty much all of the squid. They'll drop their ink sacs, which will wash down and get collected here. So this is kind of an ink sac farm too. That'll be kind of a nice bonus. And yeah, I'll go ahead and move the beacon and all that, but that's gonna have to be between episodes, guys. But we're gonna have to end it here. So if you've liked this episode, go ahead and leave a like, and we will see you in the next one. And definitely check out Doc Redstone. He's got a great channel as well. It's down in my description. We will see you later. Bye.